you're after.
Just tell everybody what you're called.
Hi, my name's Leanne Smith.
Leanne's come along and kindly offered to be filmed, having a changed phenomena hypnosis experience. That's a lot of words, isn't it?
It is, it's a mouthful.
We haven't got a script for this, and I'm going to edit it, and we're not going to betray any confidences. But I offer this, and if anybody wants to experience this for free, we film it for Mr. GTV, because that's a platform where you can sort of like experience your mind and your imagination. I believe your imagination is your superpower.
Okay.
So we had a chat outside. Your lovely husband's waiting, Michael, so I won't forget his name. So without going into too many details, or share whatever you want because it's on a public platform, what's your challenge?
My challenge is constant pain.
Yeah.
I wake up in pain every day, and it moves around my body, and it stops me from doing a lot of things that I would like to do. It's like the head wants to do it and the body says no. Or if I do push myself, I suffer for days afterwards.
Yeah. When did that start? And
this has been going on for probably 40 years.
Interesting. What started it? What was going on in your life 40 years ago?
I have suffered from major depression for many years.
Okay.
And I was hospitalised and had a lot of ECT, which is electroconvulsive therapy treatment. No medication was working. It was like a last resort, and unfortunately that treatment was given to me several times a week after week after week, until I said, that's it, I can't do this anymore.
What other effects I didn't know this, so this is coming out now, so thank you for trusting me. So what did that do for you other than leave you in pain now?
You mean depression-wise?
Yeah, it gave you depression, you feel?
Oh, no, it was because of the depression. It was.
So did it assist, did it alleviate
I think
the
it
depression?
did, but it didn't last.
Right.
It wasn't long lasting. It sort of got me over that hurdle. But it, I've still had many times since then that I've spiraled. Often due to the pain or a disappointment in my life. If something really upsets me, I go down, and I haven't been able to control it, and having to.
What's the experience of going down? How would I know as an observer, and how do you know experiencing it?
I go very quiet.
Go quiet.
And I experience a heaviness on the chest.
Okay.
And I don't want to go anywhere or talk to anybody.
Okay.
I kind of become a hermit.
So you go into flight, not fight. You withdraw.
Yes, I feel as though I fight every day at the moment to get on with my life, enduring the pain, and that takes all of my energy. So then when something else comes up, I feel as though I don't have any more energy to put into that.
What's your energy levels like today?
My energy levels since being here are not too bad, because I don't have to do the things that I do at home. Normally,
more relaxed.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited to go on this journey with you and see if you can help me, because I've tried so many different things.
You've enjoyed the Monday Night Empowerment group, haven't you?
I have, yes.
What's helped there? What have you picked up out of that that's working for you?
As you were saying previously, realising that your mind is so much more powerful than we give it credit, and I'm interested to learn more about that.
This is a bit of an introduction into it, and I don't know what we're going to achieve, but do you think that you have a good imagination? Are you good at visualisation or not?
Not generally. Like if you said to me, we're building this house and this is going to look like this and that and the other, I would say I have trouble visualising it.
So you're quite analytical and not necessarily, are you creative? Are you
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent, okay.
Yes.
How do you find the visualisations that we do on a Monday night? Imagining things.
Good.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
What's your pain like today?
It's not too bad, to be honest. It's probably a 5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10. Where's it most in your body? Where are you experiencing it 5 out of 10?
If I'm not doing anything, it's mostly the neck, shoulders and back, the lower back.
Is there a reason for that? Is there an injury? Rheumatism or
well, I think
repetitive strain or anything like that?
I think I have arthritis.
Arthritis now?
I have scoliosis.
Right.
Yeah, other than that, no.
What are they doing for you traditionally with your healthcare provider in Australia? You're from Australia?
Yes, I am. Nothing at the moment.
Medication?
No.
No painkillers?
Well, sorry, I should. There is one medication I'm taking, but I really don't think it makes any difference.
What is that, if you don't mind me asking?
That's gabapentin.
Gabapentin, yeah. I know gabapentin. I was on a gabapentin with my spine injury and amitriptyline. They're a nerve, they act on your nervous system. They are a narcotic, and it's actually used for epileptics to reduce.
Yes, that's right.
It's for epileptics.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently
didn't suit me at all.
Yeah, right.
Couldn't
tolerate it.
Gave me the shivers and the shakes.
Oh.
I mean, violently. And they said, try this. I was on amitriptyline, and you get a yellow pill and a blue pill, and you increase dosage until they think that they've zonked you enough,
Yes.
and I just couldn't function.
Yes.
And was also on morphine sulfate tablets and Oromorph.
Yes. Well, I can't take morphine because I'm allergic to it.
Right.
And
well, it wrecked my bone marrow.
Ah, okay.
Which I've actually had stem cell in Bangkok treatments to replenish stem cell regeneration.
Okay.
And I'm taking some stuff which I've researched myself.
Right.
So all this stuff, you can reverse these effects, but not necessarily, and I'm careful what to say, being offered through mainstream hospital care or general practitioners, health practitioners. So you're on gabapentin, but you don't think it works for you that well anymore?
I don't think it ever really has worked.
Why do you take it with respect?
Because my doctor told me to.
Okay, now I get that, and I understand.
Unfortunately, the pain doctor that I was seeing is terminally ill, and I can't see him anymore. So there's no other options for me other than to continue on with what I've been told to do until I find.
I went to a pain clinic myself from 2007 to 2010. Dr. Lake, actually, wonderful guy in Rill General Hospital, and because he knew my belief in holistic processes rather than going down medication, doing meditation, we did visualization. And that was part of the charter of that hospital, that they had an alternative therapy route. Has that been offered to you in Australia?
No.
Interesting. Interesting. Have you worked with any private people to try and control your pain?
Not for pain.
Okay.
Not in your line, what you're talking about. It's just been mostly needles in certain parts to try and numb the area.
Acupuncture?
Or no.
Nerve blocks?
Nerve blocks and things like that under anaesthetic.
Okay.
And medication.
You understand that I can't hypnotise you, that you hypnotise yourself and I facilitate it.
Right.
If you want to be hypnotised and experience this, then you allow it, and you follow the instructions, and you'll have a wonderful experience. But I'm not in control of you, and I don't want to be. You see these films with swinging watches and I've got you under my power. I haven't at all. And your subconscious mind is plastic, and it can be moulded to experience anything, but your conscious mind is your bodyguard. So if ever I asked you to do something that went against your moral code, you would just open your eyes and go, no, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So all suggestions are positive, all suggestions are beneficial, all suggestions are to give you the experience that you've asked me to give you. And we're going to go, first of all, to try and give you some control over your pain and your general well-being and how good you feel.
Okay.
Because depression is a low energy, it's a low mental and emotional state. when you feel enlightened and lighter and brighter, it's uplifting. And when you're uplifted and you don't feel a victim to your pain, you can cope with your pain a lot better, even if the pain stays the same.
Okay.
That your attitude around a number 5 means that a number 5 isn't as debilitating because you're in a better mood.
Yes. Yep.
You know, I mean, what's the highest number that it goes to? What number does it go to on a bad day?
Oh, 9.
Yeah. What makes it worse and what makes it better?
What makes it worse is doing certain activities that
Okay.
trigger the pain.
Yeah. Carry on.
And you know, just simple things like housework. You know,
Yeah.
vacuuming and bending over, gardening, for
Yeah.
instance, things like that, which I like to do.
Yeah.
But I know that I'm going to pay for it for a couple of days.
Right. I'm just moving the fan so that
Yeah.
it's hot.
It's
We're
very
getting
hot.
flies. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, as you said, maybe a bit of mental trauma if something upsets you, maybe, or something puts you what we would call offside, something unexpected happens or something unpleasant happens.
Or something I've been looking forward to that at the last minute
You can't
doesn't
do
come
it.
to fruition. Yeah, I don't tend to handle that too well.
Interesting. We're going to try a number of things, experience a number of things, and then we'll come back and do very quickly. This isn't a process, it works straight away or it doesn't. The trick is for you then to go away and do the self-work to get it to work for you. And what I'll do is I'll give you some audios that you can listen to that will train your subconscious mind to be able to default back to this state of numbness for yourself. It's called psychoneuroimmunology.
Okay.
It's using the mind to release endorphins that are pleasing and easing, so that you imagine that the air that you're breathing is almost like anaesthetic.
Oh wow.
That's good, isn't it? And I help people with, you know, amputees, my own pain. I know it works because I can get it to work for me, and I experience pain. But I don't suffer from pain, I experience it. Suffering's a choice.
That's the difference, yes.
It's a choice to suffer.
Yeah.
You can experience it. You go, oh, that's interesting, I'm in pain. See, it wouldn't be of any value to turn the pain off because you need to protect, in my case, my spine injury. I've got a neuromuscular challenge.
Yes.
You know, I went from 2007 to 2010 from a fighting weight of 75k as a mixed martial arts instructor up to 21 stone.
That's hard to
Because
believe.
I was incontinent, I didn't walk, I couldn't do anything for myself. I was on morphine, I was cabbaged. They weren't painkillers, they were brain killers.
That's very true. I even tried cannabis, medicinal cannabis.
Yeah, CBD oil or smoking.
No, CBD oil.
How does that work for you?
It didn't make any difference.
Interesting.
And they said can keep increasing the dose by whatever it was, you know, every 2 days.
Microdosing.
Which I did until the point that it just made me feel ill.
Interesting.
And I just lay down on the floor and thought, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not feeling any benefit.
During this process today, whatever happens, and if we post this, and in subsequent sessions, which I'll support you with, because how long are you in Thailand for?
Another month.
And then you go back to Australia, and when do you come back to Thailand?
I'm not sure.
Okay, cool. Well, whatever happens, you won't lose my support. I support
Thank
people
you.
for life, and we can do it on Zoom or Messenger or WhatsApp and lots of platforms, you know, so we can talk at any time, and I can definitely email you or post your audios and bespoke them for you. But I don't ever want you to talk to me in a way to make me happy. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, just say that's not work, mate.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'm a no bullshit therapist.
Yeah, I like that.
Because if it's not working, it's not that it won't work, it's just that we haven't hit the file in your subconscious mind that triggers the change. I'm basically installing apps and uninstalling other apps. So you've got files in your mind, and like I've got my, you know, my iMac there, and you load lots of programs onto it. And sometimes the programs from a long time ago aren't applicable anymore. You might have made some decisions about yourself, or you might have heard something like a doctor saying something, or a family member saying something, or something you said to yourself, and that's become your reality.
Okay.
We're going to change that. But I don't know at the moment yet, because we've not had an interview really, have we? We've just sort of had a cup of tea, a drink of water, and come in here and said, let's do it. Once we know what your imagination is like and what you can do for yourself, we can tailor it, bespoke it to be more powerful.
Okay.
But this is just the starting point. So let's have a go. So have you got any questions?
No.
You're quite happy? Okay, so what I want you to do, just put your feet on the floor. I want you to concentrate on my fingertips. Just stare at my fingertips without moving a muscle. You can breathe, you can swallow, but just focus on my fingertips. And in a moment, I'm going to bring my hands down in front of your face. My hand's going to drop down and your eyes will follow my fingertips, so that your eyes will go down as my hand goes down and your eyelids will close down. And at the same time, you'll find that your trance will go deeper and deeper. As my hand drops down, your eyes will close down. And when that happens, you'll be in a deep state of trance, and that's the starting point for where we need to be. So follow my fingers down, and your eyelids are getting heavier and heavier. As your eyes goes down, your eyelids close down. Follow my fingers. Close your eyes. Deeper and deeper down, and your eyes are closed. And now that your eyes are closed, I'd like you to keep them closed until I tell you to open them. In a moment, I'm going to count from 5 down to 1, and you're doing great. With every number that you hear, and every number that I say, and every noise that's in the room, you're going to allow yourself to go deeper and deeper in easy relaxation. Imagine that you're walking down 5 steps as I count down from 5 to 1. On the top of every step is written the word relax. And as I count down, you're going to visualise and pretend and get the feeling that you're going down, walking down, and your mind will drift down deeper and deeper. By the time I reach the number 1, you'll be in a deep state of relaxation and you'll feel wonderfully good. Going down now, 5, deeper and deeper. 4, more and more relaxed, that's right, you're doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Deeply relaxed. More and more relaxed with every easy breath that you take, every easy beat of your heart, every word that I say as I talk directly to your subconscious mind, where lasting changes can be made. Everything that I say, you do for your own good. Everything that I say, you see. Everything that I describe, you experience it exactly as I describe it. As all these suggestions are communicated to every level of your body and mind, and they're accepted on every level of your body and mind. So something that you thought would be so difficult becomes ridiculously easy using your powerful subconscious mind. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3. At the count of 3, you'll have your eyes wide open, you'll be wide awake, and we'll have a chat. But from this moment, whenever you look at my hand, and I ask you to close your eyes and ask you to sleep, you will go into this depth of trance, not because I'm saying it, because you're creating it, and you're doing really well. Every time that I click my fingers, show you my hand and say sleep, you go to sleep. And going to sleep doesn't mean that you'll fall asleep. It just means that sleep means that your mind will turn off, so I can talk to your subconscious mind and make the changes that you deserve and desire. So 1, 2, 3, just eyes wide open, wide awake. Eyes wide open, wide awake. And that's an interesting experience. How do you feel?
Relaxed.
Now, you've had hypnosis before, hypnotherapy. How did that work for you?
That helped with my depression.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Just concentrate on my hand there, not my fingertips, the centre there. Looking at my hand and zooming in there. And what I want you to do, take a deep breath in As you breathe out, just close your eyes and go to sleep. Sleep, let your head drop down, go to sleep, deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. You're doing great. 5, deeper and deeper down. 4, more and more relaxed. 3, dropping all the way down now. 2 and 1. The click of my fingers, the movement of my hand, the command sleep just takes you into deeper levels of relaxation. You'll get to the point where you'll be able to tell yourself to go to sleep, and you'll be able to access your subconscious mind to install programs for pain control, feeling good, feeling energetic, feeling motivated. All sorts of wonderful magic can take place in this state that we call sleep. In a moment, I'm going to lift your left hand up. Don't help me. I want your left hand to be loose, limp and lazy like a rag doll, and I'm going to drop it down onto your left leg, and when it touches your left leg, that's just a signal to double the relaxation. I'm going to lift it up now, don't help me. Loose, limp and lazy, so relaxed, so relaxed, so relaxed, so relaxed. And just go deeper into trance, and just sleep. Deeper, 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 deeper down. More and more relaxed. When your hand touches your leg, that's just a signal for your body to double the relaxation. Doing exactly the same now with your right arm. You're doing absolutely great. Lifting it up, don't help me. It's loose, limp and lazy like a rag doll. Relaxed, 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 relaxed. So relaxed. That arm is so relaxed, detached from it, no pain at all, just relaxed and sleep. More and more relaxed. More and more relaxed. I want you to just notice the level of relaxation that you've got around your eyes. Just notice that your eyes are closed, and they'll stay closed until I tell you to open them. And I want you to send a message to the muscles around your eyes that your eye muscles just don't work. Your eye muscles just don't work. It's rather like they've been glued with super glue, but there's no super glue, it's just your imagination and you sending a message to your eye muscles to relax. All those tiny muscles around your eyes relax to the point that they just don't work. And then I want you to test that your eye muscles just don't work, and find that when you try to open them, they just don't work. They stay locked shut because the eye muscles don't work. And then when you've done that and you realise that they don't work because you've told them that they don't work, they're just stuck, locked. Stop trying and send the relaxation that you've created around your eye muscles down your facial muscles, into your jaw, around your mouth, into your neck, down your chest. Chest muscles relaxed, arms relaxed, legs relaxed, stomach relaxed, hips relaxed, your legs relaxed, your knees relaxed, your lower legs relaxed. Relaxation all the way from your eyes that you've created beautifully down to the tips of your toes. And I want you to imagine that the tips of your toes are like taps. The tips of your toes are like taps. And I want you to open those taps in your imagination and let any remaining tension drain out of the tips of your toes. All stress and tension drains out from the top of your head, down your body, and is drained away into the floor, into the earth, which will soak it away, any stress, any tension, and actually any pain. And I want you to concentrate on your in-breath. Each and every time you breathe in, you're breathing in a pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic. Every in-breath, you're breathing in pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic. And the more you breathe in, the more you want to breathe in, because it makes you feel really good. And I want you to start breathing as if your body is a sponge. Not just breathing in through your nostrils and your mouth, you're breathing in through every pore in your skin, as if your body's a sponge. Concentrating on your in-breath, this positive in-breath, allows this pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic to go in through every pore in your skin to benefit every muscle, every nerve, every joint, every tissue, every organ, every cell, every molecule of your body and mind is saturated, flooded beautifully with this pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic as you breathe in. As you breathe in, you're breathing positive in. You're breathing healing in. You're breathing good feelings in. And you feel more and more positive, more and more healed and cleansed, more and more energized, and more relaxed with every in-breath that you take. Now this is something that will stay with you long after this session. You feel good now, but you will realise that you can breathe positive in. You can breathe energy in. You can breathe healing in. You can breathe in this pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic with every in-breath, wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever you're doing, through every pore in your skin, and make yourself feel wonderful. Every time you practice this, it works for you more quickly, more easily, and more deeply. You're becoming an in control, positive, pain-free person. Now concentrate on your out-breath. Each and every time you breathe out stress and tension. Every time you breathe out, Elaine, you breathe out worry and fear. Every time you breathe out pain and anxiety. All the problems, all the stresses and strains, all the pains, worries and fears of days, weeks and months gone by are simply breathed out as you breathe like a sponge through every pore in your skin, positive in and negative out. Positive in and negative out. Positive in and negative out. And with every positive healing in-breath, you feel more and more positive. More and more alive. More and more energized. Better and better as you breathe like a sponge through every pore in your skin. You're breathing positive in. Nothing disturbs you, nothing distracts you. You're just in this cocoon of pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic, and you feel amazing. From today, whenever you feel stressed, depressed, nervous or anxious, out of control or pain in any way, you simply close your eyes, take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, you say the words, easy control. From today, whenever you feel stressed, depressed, nervous, anxious, pain, whether it be physical, mental, emotional or spiritual, wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever you're doing, you take a breath. As you breathe in, you hold the breath, and as you breathe out, you think the words, easy control. As you think the words, you say the words in your mind, and you'll see them in your mind's eye, white chalk on a blackboard. Easy control. EASYCONTROL. Easy control. Because from today, you can take easy control of stress, anxiety, fear, low mood, negativity and pain. Each time you practice your easy control key trigger word for post-hypnotic response, it works for you more quickly, more easily, more deeply. This is something that you'll find is amazing, and with your practice, you'll master it, and it will change your life. Just notice how good you feel, realising that you can take control of your life. You can use Cure Hypnosis, CURE, creating your own experience, and from today, your experience using hypnosis is that you can control your pain. You can control your depression. You can control your anxiety. Now in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. At the count of 3, you'll have your eyes wide open, you'll be wide awake, and you'll continue to breathe in this pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic. But before we do this, I want you to scan your body for any pain in your body, or any stress and tension, or anywhere where you're holding any blocks. Just scan your body for tension spots, and scan your body for pain now. Scanning for tension spots. Scanning for tension spots. Scanning for pain. Scanning for pain. And if you've got any pain in your body anywhere, if you're holding any stress and tension or any negative thoughts or feelings, just take a deep breath in, breathe in that pure, clean, clear, odourless anaesthetic through your nose, through your mouth, through every pore in your skin, and direct it to the part of your body where you feel that pain, or you feel that depression, that low mood, that stress, that tension. And as you breathe out, all stress and tension is breathed out on the out breath. All stress and tension is breathed out on the out breath. All pain is breathed out on the out breath. It's just breathed out, and it just fades away, fades away, fades away, fades away. It's just breathed out, and it just fades away, leaving you feeling calm and relaxed easily, because you now can take easy control. When you lose this, you take a deep breath as you've just done now. You breathe in that healing in breath, and you breathe out stress, tension, pain and fear, and you say the words easy control. From today you've got easy control over all your sensations, reactions, moods and feelings using hypnosis. Now in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5 you'll have your eyes wide open, you'll be wide awake, you'll maintain this easy control, you'll feel on top of the world, you'll feel desensitised and numb, full of odourless anaesthetic that makes you feel wonderful, and you'll be really pleased with yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes wide open, wide awake. Eyes wide open, wide awake. Just take a deep breath and stretch, knowing now you can take easy control of your circumstances. Interesting, that, isn't it? Take your time. Would you like a glass of water?
Yes, please.
Just stay where you are, get your glass of water. And just notice how good you feel. Well, darling, how was that for you?
Thank you. Very interesting.
Speak up. As
Sorry.
expected, or?
No, more relaxing than I had expected.
Yeah.
I do feel kind of numb. I do feel very relaxed.
Where's the pain now?
Well, it was in my neck a lot until I brought my head back up and did that breathing. And when my head's up, I'm not feeling the pain at all now.
It's gone. Is that the main area of concern? So on a 0 to 10, it's quite a good day, it's a 5. Where's it now?
With my head up, it's not there.
It's gone.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
hard.
know, it's hard to say that, isn't it?
It's hard to believe, it's hard to express, it's hard to comprehend.
I know, it's your mind. Well done you. I mean, I said to you outside, I'm your driving instructor. Driving instructor tells you what to do. You've got your hands on the steering wheel. You've got your hands on your body and your mind. I've just given you some instructions. I mean, I've done this for many years, and I know I'm good at it, but you've got to do it. This will stay. Did you see the steps going down? Are you good with that visualisation?
Yes.
Did you see the easy control on the blackboard, white chalk?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Were you able to open your eyes?
No.
That's interesting in itself, isn't it?
It is.
That I can't take credit for that. That's an Ellman technique. Dave Ellman, Google it. Eye closure. I test my work. A lot of, not calling it, a lot of guided visualizations assume that the person is following the instructions. How do you know? You created so much relaxation around your eyes that the eye muscles just didn't work. And you held an image in your mind that they were glued with super glue, presumably, and you couldn't open them. I've done that corporately and offered people £5, £10, £20, £200. They can't open their eyes and take the money.
That's enough for me, money.
We'll go back and do it again. Oh, what a great answer. What a great answer. No. Well, that's what I do when I'm entertaining, to show the power of the mind. But this is, yeah. But what a good, well done. Well, I like that. I like that. And it didn't offer me money. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel now?
Really relaxed and kind of heavy in my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the concept now, there's two concepts. One is that you can breathe in through every pore in your skin, a clean, pure, clean, odorless anaesthetic. That you anchor that to the command easy control, you breathe out. And the other idea, which I think is really nice, is that you open your toes like taps and it drains out through your toes. Did you get a sense of that as well?
Yes. Yes. I mainly, because I had one foot up, I think. It was draining out of the...
You repositioned yourself.
Yeah.
And that was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you ideas and then you're adapting them. I mean, I've suggested, you know, that you go to a place of peace, and I've said to people it could be a beach, and then when I asked them where they went to a football pitch. Or, you know, I never tell people that you've got your own mind, you've got your own files. You'll adapt my script, which isn't a script, because people can say, that just came out of my mouth, you know. I've done this many times, so I know what I'm saying, but for you, we changed it, you know, and for the next person, we change it, you know. Some men like some things, some women like different things, some children like different things. You know, the best thing to do really is not to suggest too much and let you find your own place of peace.
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't feel like it was possible for it to come out of my toes, because my toes were bent up on the left foot, so it all came out.
On your right side. How do you feel now?
I feel great.
One of the other keys to pain is that when you're in pain, it's a fight and flight response and you get a dry mouth. Being hydrated is another trigger for relaxation. When you're nervous, there's this expression that you're going to make a speech, and people say, I was spitting feathers.
Yeah.
So I go, have a drink. And then when the mouth is moist and hydrated, the brain goes, oh, moist mouth, relaxed. And it creates relaxation.
Oh, that's
And relaxation is it's the vagal response, as opposed to the fight and flight response, where you're in victim pain.
right.
So if you have a drink, always have a drink, take a drink. Calm and relaxed. Easy control. Easy control. Calm and relaxed. So relaxed body, a calm and peaceful mind. You could almost count yourself down and go down those steps yourself.
And you're seeing that on the blackboard, right?
Yes. You can see it on the blackboard, you can just say it. It'll work. I'm giving you a multi-sensory experience. I'm trying to get into what you see, what you feel, you know, also what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, if we need to do that. We're using your physical senses to do something metaphysical. So you'll come up with your own way of perceiving it, but it's better than perceiving it in a negative way.
For sure.
Because if you're a victim to your pain's at a 10. If you're in control of your pain, you're not a victim, and it starts to come down. I mean, had you have said, so it's gone from a 5 to a 0, had it not, I would put you back into trance, or actually, I don't need to put you back into trance, you can do it yourself. In fact, we'll try that in a minute. Now we're talking, I've got no agenda, we're making it up as we go along. And I would say, imagine that in your mind, you've got a dial, which is your pain dial. and it's a 5.
Yeah.
Turn it down to a 4. How does that feel? And surprisingly, that works. That works. And I'll tell you why it works, and this is interesting, and I wasn't going to say this as well. Everybody knows how to make pain worse. You've given me several things that make your pain worse. You've said that disturbing and upsetting events, that overworking, that a whole load of other things. So what I could do is vicariously, which means we could pretend that you're climbing up 200 steps. And by the top of it, just imagining it, you would be fatigued in the same way that we imagine going down steps and relaxing you.
Okay.
You didn't go down steps, you imagined it and it relaxed you, because that's what you believed would happen. Now you believe that if you put a hard day's physical work in, that you're going to have pain. How about believing that it doesn't?
Yeah. Yes.
And I work with
reality.
changing the reality. I mean, I've done demonstrations, go onto my YouTube channel or TikTok, where I tell people when I click my fingers, I become invisible. When I stamp my foot, I reappear. And if you believe that, that's what you experience. And I get most people to be able to experience that. And it's beyond belief.
Okay.
It is beyond belief what you can do with your mind. So I'm going to say something which Bruce Forsyth used to say. Do you know Bruce Forsyth in Australia? He used to say, "Didn't you do well?" Didn't you do well?
Thank you.
What can you take away from this?
That it is possible to take control of the pain, and I'm going to learn the tools to do that and continue that on.
That's where we're going to go next. We can do that so that you don't need me. I don't want people to be dependent on me. I want them to be independent. And a lot of this is deleted because of stuff I've said on Facebook, been in Facebook jail, and TikTok have given me community standard warnings for saying this very thing, but I'm going to continue to say it. That if you can learn to meditate, visualise hypnosis, you don't need to medicate. I'm not saying in all cases, and take proper supervision. If you're on medication, don't come off it, go and see your doctor, then speak to me. For free on Mr. GTV. Not took any money off you, you've experienced it. And you now know what to do. That's the takeaway, you know what to do. We're going to build on it, but you now know what to do. And what you do is you take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, say easy control, and you'll get easy control. And we're going to test that in a minute on the next video.
Sounds great, Mike. Thank you.
You're welcome.